Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's the final days of our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half the price, not half the service. Like, Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day. Yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
So, look, basically, I consider myself a highly functioning drinker, stroke pisshead, stroke alcoholic, pick your choice of words.
Booze bag?
Yeah, definitely a booze bag. Whatever you want, Vic, throw it at me. I'll take them all.
Hen?
Yeah, hen, definitely. Yeah, happy hen.
Booze hen.
Hangover hen. For a long time, I was able to manage my life around my all-encompassing drinking habit and kind of pass myself off as a reasonably successful human being, kind of, anyway. Yes, there was the odd casualty along the way for both Vic and I, a lost finger here, a lost job there, but nothing that we couldn't laugh off. And I would add it to my repertoire of drunken misdemeanours that made me, well, so entertaining and fun to be with. And it wasn't until a long time later, when things got so bad, that I finally admitted to myself that actually my life wasn't functioning properly and that maybe, just maybe, it was to do with my drinking.
That's right, Lucy. Until we decided on this topic of the dangers of highly functioning, I'd never really labelled myself as a highly functional drinker. I wore my fuck-uppery like a badge of honour. Being the world's best pisshead west of the M4 Heston motorway services was how I represented myself. And I didn't feel like I was hiding anything. I was cleverly, socially destroying myself, which kind of made my drinking acceptable. But when I looked deeper into this topic, and actually called Lucy about it, I found out that perhaps my public form of self-destruction, and I could hide my drinking within my friendship circles or within my family and pretend that everything was hunky-dory. It wasn't until I stopped drinking and looked back that I saw with clarity that my behaviour was in fact that of a highly functional drinker. I mean, I'm alive, so that's a sign I got away with it.
Yes, you are. Alive and kicking and loving your professional sports.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does take sobriety to be able to see that the whole highly functioning thing is seriously fucked. And there are so many levels to it. Just like with the alcohol spectrum, and people use it as a way of not admitting that they've got an issue.
Yeah, being highly functioning does not mean you are successfully burning a candle at both ends. What it means is that you've become highly skilled at masking your drinking problem to yourself, your family, your friends, and the world in general. Just because you got your arse out of bed at 6 a.m. for a morning jog after 2 bottles of wine and 4 hours sleep doesn't necessarily mean you're winning. It could just mean you're getting better at ignoring the signs that you're drinking too much. The longer it goes on, the harder it is to make a U-turn.
Yeah, it really is. And in this episode, we'll talk about what highly functioning means and the kind of things we did, which we thought proved that we had our drinking under control. You might recognise many in your own behaviours. And we'll go into more detail about why being a highly functioning heavy drinker is more dangerous than adding a big slug of washing up liquid to the water on a slippery slide. It will make you go down faster and land with a bigger bump.
Yes, usually an embarrassing bump too.
With a big bruise on your bottom.
Yes. We'll also talk about What next if you're a highly functioning drinker? Because we recognise that it's a habit which is extremely hard to break. The very nature of highly functioning means it's woven into your world and plays a large part in how you get through each week, day, or even hour of your life. So how do you break the habit without everything falling apart? Stick with us while we explain.
Yeah, Vic, I just want to go back to the bit that you said when we just read out that introduction, which was about how it took, you didn't realise that you were highly functioning for many years. And actually, we had a phone call, didn't we?
Yeah.
And when you first phoned me up, you said, I don't think I was a highly functioning drinker. And then we sort of had a chat about it. And by the end of the phone call, you were like, oh, my God, I was.
Yeah, it's taken me until this week to understand highly functional drinking because it was so part of me. I didn't even know I was doing it. I mean, how crazy is that?
Yeah, because you were saying, well, I never really hid my drinking. I was always out there letting everybody know I was a big drinker. You know, I was almost proud of that.
Yeah.
And you didn't feel that you were really functioning. But then I sort of pointed out to you, didn't I, that, hey, didn't you travel the world and you had bars, you had businesses, you got up in the morning and did markets, you were getting planes everywhere. Like, you've got to be highly functioning to be able to do all of those things.
Yeah, and that's why it was clever. Like, we're just going to share now, like, our clever ways. We thought, you know, the clever ways we hid the fact that we were drinking so much, like with our friends and family. Owning bars, Lucy, was the perfect place to be a highly functioning drinker. I didn't realise that until our conversation. But of course, you know, me being behind the bar almost gave me a sort of superpower because it made me look like I was the one in control because I was the one serving the drinks. But of course, I was drinking just as much as anybody in there. I'll tell you very briefly, my bar history is I had a bar in Thailand. I had a Rasta boyfriend and lived on this beautiful island, and we found a washed up squid boat, which we turned into a beach bar. And,
God,
it's like a reggae bar.
paradise.
It was absolute paradise. It got washed away in the tsunami, that bar, unfortunately.
That's incredibly sad.
But when I did the bar work, I loved it. But also everyone was always more drunk than me because they were coming and going. They were nomads that were coming there for a night, getting as pissed as they could and leaving. So I always kind of kept my cool a bit. I joined in the party, but I always had to pack up the bar at the end of the night, fill up the icebox, do all those jobs. And I always managed to do those because it looked like then I wasn't as bad as everybody else that was coming in. It was my cover, and I was doing that every night. And if there weren't people in the bar, then that was the night that I really got stuck in because I guess I didn't have anyone to point me out and say, look, you've got a drink problem. But I didn't realise, until this week that actually I was using my environments that I was in to hide the fact that I was a highly functioning alcoholic.
Yes, I'm working and I'm drinking, but because I'm working, it's okay to be drinking as much as I am.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to point that out because I think it's important for our listeners to know with this podcast, we're not here all righteous telling people, look, we're sober and we've got all the answers and we're going to share them with you. This podcast is really just our thoughts as they come to us and our conversations. The difference is with us is we've decided to record some of them. You know, we are coming to revelations about our own drinking, all
Each
the time.
recording, yeah.
Yeah. And when we talk about these topics and we prepare for them, we learn more about ourselves. So we're on the journey with our listeners, learning about ourselves and recognising patterns and problems and reasons. And all those things help you to stay sober, and they're helping us as well as people who listen.
Yeah. And the fact was, Lucy, throughout my travelling days, like we talked about, like understanding now that we're having this conversation, I kept my head just above water, just enough. I booked the next plane ticket out of there. I turned up for flights. I held down jobs when I needed to. I didn't always hold down jobs because I was hungover and pulled loads of sickies and got fired. I mean, that stuff did happen as well. But I managed to keep my nose just above the water level, enough for no one to notice. And that is pretty much that is highly functional
classic
drinking,
highly
isn't
functioning, yeah.
I used to work as an estate agent in London for a bit. And I used to go in, with terrible hangovers and be running backwards and forwards to the toilet. But I would still go and do viewings and like kind of be burping under my breath or like retching in a drain outside and then carrying on.
Yeah.
And
we laugh, but I
managed.
recognise that in my own behaviour.
Yeah. And then I used to get in my car. I had a company car. I was only like 22 or something. I used to put the seat down and hide and have sleeps and
Have a little
pretend
nap.
put a few fake viewings in the calendar.
Yeah, they were in the days, weren't they, where you actually could sleep with a hangover instead of having massive anxiety not being able to sleep when you're older.
Yeah. So basically, I was highly functional enough, which meant I just about had enough money, just about survived. It wasn't until my kids were born and my wild weekends kicked in because I couldn't drink during the week. That I had a consequence to my drinking, and that's when my highly functioning really kicked in. And I recognise that now after our conversations, Lucy, that when I became a mum, I was a highly functional drinker, but now I realise also in my past I have have had that behaviour. Yeah. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the document.
Get it together this holiday season and make gifting easy with Pura's Black Friday sale. Take up to 30% off site-wide, including beautifully curated gift sets for everyone on your list, sleek and modern diffusers for home and car, and premium long-lasting single scents that make the perfect stocking stuffers. Less time shopping, more time enjoying. For a limited time only at Pura.com.
This holiday season, connection with the kids we love is the best gift of all. Right now, kids on average are spending between 5 to 9 hours a day on screens. And studies link heavy use to rising anxiety and depression, with social media being at the center of it all. That's why Gab makes kid-safe phones and watches. No internet, no social media, just the right features for their age. With Gab's Tech in Steps approach, kids get the right tech at the right time. So if a phone is on your child's wish list, make it a Gab, the gift of safe connection. And right now, get 50% off all phones and watches. That's up to $100 in savings. Act fast while supplies last. For this exclusive holiday offer, visit gab.com/getgab and use code GETGAB. That's GABB.com/getgab. Gab. Tech in Steps. Independence for them. Peace of mind for you.
Hannah Burner, are those the cozy Tommy John pajamas you're buying?
Paige DeSorbo, they are Tommy John. And yes, I'm stocking up because they make the best holiday gifts.
So generous.
Well, I'm a generous girly, especially when it comes to me. So I'm grabbing the softest sleepwear, comfiest underwear, and best fitting loungewear.
So nothing for your bestie?
Of course I'm getting my dad, Tommy John. Oh, and you, of course.
It's giving holiday gifting made easy.
Exactly. Cozy, comfy, everyone's happy. Don't wait. Shop Tommy John's biggest savings ever and get 50% off site-wide at TommyJohn.com/comfort.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad bookstores?
No, it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah. From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it now.
Go and buy it. Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy, buy it. Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.